Randy, thank you for waiting. Your turn now. Recoverable for the prosecution?
No. Can I stop there, or do you want me to keep going?
You can elaborate. You've earned the right to elaborate.
Michael Cohen, thank you. Michael Cohen had one job to do, and that was to put Donald Trump in the room and to have Donald Trump part of the conversation concerning the making of false entries in the books and records of the Trump Organization in order to influence the election. False entries are the misdemeanor, elevated to a felony because it's in furtherance of another crime, which is election interference, election fraud. He had one job to do, and he couldn't do it on something so simple. Tell us about a conversation, and the worst part of it is on direct. He sounded so convincing. He sounded so smooth, so good. It was such a good day for the prosecution. Describes the conversation and then completely shoots the pooch where it looks like that conversation actually never happened. Done.
I will say this, as someone who spends a lot of time with these transcripts as part of my side hustle here, that conversation right there was actually only one of several conversations that Michael Cohen testified to. It was the shortest one, and it was the least perhaps important in telling the story about how, according to Michael Cohen, Donald Trump approved of the payments to Stormy Daniels, knew about how they were organized and whatnot. That call was on October 24th. On October 26th, Michael Cohen testified in great detail about a longer conversation he had with Trump where he talked about actually setting up the bank account. So does that no longer matter, that testimony, Randy?
Falsus in unum. I think that's the fancy Latin phrase, which for the rest of us means if you lied about one thing, I don't have to believe another thing that you say, and that is exactly what the judge will instruct the jury. If you find anything that a witness said to be untrue, to be incredible, to be a lie, feel free to disregard the entirety of that witness's testimony.
Once you brought up Latin, there's nowhere else to go. Randy Zelen, we do appreciate your time this morning. Jennifer Rogers, thanks to you again.